thank you for joining us. I am Jessica Ujobi with King's College News at 5. Tonight, a city woman left her 20-month-old daughter unattended in a car outside a local hospital for an hour and a half Thursday morning, according to police. Officers were dispatched to Geisinger South Wilkes-Barre at 25 Church Street shortly after 9 a.m. Thursday to a report of a 20-month-old baby who had left unattended in a vehicle. Police say 46-year-old Joseph Poland, who kept officers at bay for more than 5 hours Monday afternoon, has been linked to an internet pornography scheme crossing at least 6 states. Poland was found dead inside a home at East Elm Street Monday afternoon, hours after the shooting standoff with Hazleton police. Officers returned fire, but the county coroner of Luzerne determined Tuesday through an autopsy that Poland died of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Special forces say the images and letters were reported by agencies in California, Tennessee, Minnesota, Vermont, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Today's April 13th, which marks the Holocaust Memorial Day. An event today at the Jewish Community Alliance in Wilkes-Barre will feature a remembrance service, a candle lighting by second-generation survivors, and a screening of the film Rescue in the Philippines. The documentary shares a previously untold story of how 5 Fretter brothers, who were Cincinnati businessmen making cigars in pre-World War II Manila, helped 1,300 Jews escape the Nazis and immigrate to the Philippines. It's warming up, which means construction season is fast approaching. With more crews out on the roads, working just feet from fast-moving traffic, PennDOT is asking drivers to slow down and pay attention. Their warning comes as 3 workers are recovering after being hit by a car while patching potholes earlier this week along Interstate 80 in Monroe County. Ironically, this is National Work Zone Safety Awareness Week. PennDOT is holding conferences around the state this week to highlight work zone safety. The one in Monroe County especially hits hard. All 3 of the PennDOT workers received medical attention, and one was flown to the hospital with serious but not life-threatening injuries to his legs.
Hello 70s. Warmer air pushing north has enabled temperatures to climb into the middle and upper 70s this afternoon. The first half of the weekend will look dry with above average temperatures. The second half looks wet with rain showers developing Saturday night into Sunday morning. A cold front will pass over our region Sunday night into Monday morning and will produce periods of heavy rain. Rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches are possible during the weekend. With the threat of heavy rain next week, we'll be keeping a close eye on rivers and streams in the area. The temperatures next week will be cooler than normal, 50s, but closer to seasonal, unlike earlier this week.
Thanks, James, for our weather report. In a late morning meeting on Thursday, Dez Bryant was told he would be released by Cowboys owner Jerry Jones. The Cowboys did not offer Bryant a pay cut. Bryant was set to make $12.5 million in 2018. With the move, the Cowboys will save $8.5 million against their cap. Late last season, Bryant said he would not accept a pay cut, but he told NFL Network that he would have been open if they offered one. When asked about future teams, Bryant said, quote, "I won't say any teams, but being in the division, that's a huge possibility and something that I want." After 5 long seasons of missing the playoffs, the Philadelphia 76ers have returned, brandishing their number 3 seed as one of the youngest teams in the postseason that stormed into April. The process has been paid dividends. The Sixers, with their 52-30 record, since been a record high since Allen Iverson made the finals in 2001. And given the year Philadelphia sports had this far, it seems only right that the 76ers make a deep playoff run. The 76ers have a real shot. They position themselves to avoid both LeBron James and the Toronto Raptors in the second round. If all goes well, Philly should have an easy ride to the Eastern Conference Finals. With a combination of Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons and an elite supporting cast of shooters, they can win it all.
Thanks, Jordan, for that sports update. A little bit of Chicago comes to the Scranton Cultural Center. That is the musical Chicago. Professional actresses and actors arrived in Scranton to perform the hit musical. The lights are set, the music is cued, and the elite performers are ready to take the stage at the historical Scranton Cultural Center. A little taste of Broadway without the drive or the hefty city price. The talent is first rate. Chris Caballero has been the dance captain of Chicago for the last decade, and he says that this is a great show and the choreography you couldn't ask for any better. Performances run throughout the weekend at the